Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one crazy week of lunacy. What is our nation coming to that people decide that human life is worthless? We got the crazy man in North Carolina that stabs this Ukrainian lady, kills her on a bus in broad daylight. I don't get it. And then we got the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I follow Charlie Kirk. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christ follower. I believed in his, what he was doing. He was all about the youth of this country. I'm up there in age. I don't have many more years left on this earth. I know that. But the youth do. The youth are what's coming up. And I'm telling you right now, the youth that I'm seeing right now, we got freaking lunatics in this world. And it all boils down to a couple of things. Number one, the loss of the family values. Single mothers with no daddies. Daddy's not being responsible. Daddy's not freaking taking care of their kids. Daddy's walking away from their baby mamas and all that stuff. The family breakdown is one of the key things. And then the other one is just common sense morals, biblical morals, human morals, what is going on in this nation? All I can tell you, folks, is we need to pray hard. If you're not a praying person, I'm sorry, but I am. And we need to pray for our nation. We need to pray for our youth because we have a mental illness problem going on in our country. And it's crazy. And people want to blame this and blame that and blame everything but what it is. It's loss of morality. And we have mental health issues in this country with these youth that just think that, they can be whatever they want to be. I think a lot of them are brainwashed with all these video games. They think that, in a video game, they can kill and get away with it. And then they're brainwashed so bad, they just do it in real life and then wonder why. I don't know. I just don't get it. So it's just been a sad week. And then not to gloss over it, but today's 9/11, the day when we lost thousands of people because of a terrorist that don't care about human life, So, this is a time for remembrance. It's a time to look at ourselves. It's a time as parents to look at your children, educate your children on what's going on in this world. They need to understand that life is more important than worrying about what somebody's views are that are different than mine. I don't agree with everybody. I don't even agree with our president sometimes. I like Donald Trump. I think he's a great president, but does he do everything perfect? No. You know why? Because he's human. Just like me. I'm not perfect. I screw up. Yeah, it's life. But I don't go around thinking, well, you pissed me off so bad because you said this that I want to kill you. No, that ain't happening. This world, it's truly Satan. Even the Bible says Satan comes to kill and destroy. And that's what he's doing. He's using all of this stuff and this mental illness and all this stuff to his advantage. And we just have to have a spiritual revival in this country. I really believe that. So anyway, folks, I just really didn't know where to go with this, but, that's it for me this week. It's just been a tough one. Hard pills to swallow. And, I even have some things going on in my personal life, that aren't easy either, So it's just not, what's going on in the world. We have things in our personal lives that affect us. So anyway, folks, it's just my thoughts. Whether you agree with me or not, please just understand that we all have opinions, and we can agree to disagree and still get along. We don't have to argue. We don't have to fight. We don't need all this rhetoric. All right, folks. Have a good one.